Billy was convinced he had a time problem. Not a small problem either. A catastrophic, civilization-ending, spiritually exhausting time problem.
No, Kevin.
Every single morning, Billy woke up thinking the exact same thing. Then he'd start his projects. Then he'd work out consistently. Then he'd become one of those organized people who own matching containers. But instead, Billy did not have a time problem. Billy had a my entire existence is being vacuumed away by tiny glowing rectangles problem. And one day, everything changed. Chapter 1. The Screen Time Incident. Billy genuinely believed he was overwhelmed. Too busy. Too stressed. Practically a victim of international time shortages. Then his friend asked a deeply dangerous question. Incorrect. 5 hours. 5 hours of scrolling. Watching random videos. Reading things he immediately forgot. Opening apps for absolutely no reason. Playing games he didn't even enjoy. And suddenly, Billy realized something horrifying. Nobody was stealing his time. He was robbing himself. Chapter 2. You don't have a time problem. That was the moment Billy realized something his brain absolutely hated hearing. He didn't have a time problem. He had a priority problem disguised as a time problem. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Everybody gets the same 24 hours. Successful people are not hiding a secret bonus hour somewhere. There's no underground billionaire clock cartel. They simply use their time differently. And most people think about time completely wrong. They say, I don't have time, as if time is weather, like rain, or taxes, or mysterious family drama appearing during holidays. But time doesn't just happen to you. Time is created. You do not find time. You create it by deciding what no longer deserves your attention. Chapter 3. Billy tracks his life and immediately regrets it. So Billy tried an experiment. For one entire week, he tracked everything he did. Everything. Eating, working, scrolling, watching videos, staring into the void, opening the fridge repeatedly as if answers might eventually appear. And at the end of the week, he nearly spiritually collapsed. Because he had spent literal hours on things that did not matter at all. Over an hour, every morning, just laying in bed scrolling. 7 hours a week. Almost an entire workday. Just existing horizontally with Wi-Fi. But then Billy discovered something even worse. Productive procrastination. Which are all sophisticated adult ways of saying, I am avoiding the actual task with unnecessary side quests. Chapter 4. Time is more expensive than money. Then Billy had a thought that rewired his entire brain. He started treating time like money. Because when someone asks for money, you think carefully. Is it worth it? Do I want to spend this? Will this improve my life? But with time, people casually hand it away like expired coupons. Mediocre Netflix show, Take 4 hours. Social media app engineered by behavioral psychologists. Here's my soul. Random conversation going nowhere? Absolutely. Destroy my afternoon. So Billy started asking himself one brutal question. Because that's what time actually is. Your life. Every hour spent is a piece of existence you never get back. Chapter 5. Important things don't happen later. Then Billy did something revolutionary. He wrote down what actually mattered to him. His real goals. Projects he cared about. Relationships. Experiences. Things he'd regret never doing. Then he looked at his calendar. None of it was there. His schedule was full of obligations, distractions, nonsense, and random things he agreed to without thinking. But the important stuff? That was supposed to happen someday. And someday is usually just a very polite word for never. So he flipped everything around. He scheduled important things first. Like actual appointments. Not optional. Not if there's time later. Because there is never magically extra time later. You have to take it. Chapter 6. Somehow Billy suddenly had time. And within a few weeks, something weird happened. Billy suddenly had time. Not because he gained more hours, but because he stopped donating them to meaningless garbage. He cut back social media. Stopped watching shows out of habit. Started saying no more often.
No.
Stopped filling every second with digital noise. And ironically, he had more free time than before. Chapter 7. Your time is your life. Eventually Billy understood something important. Most people do not need more time. They need better boundaries for where their time goes. Because every hour is a piece of your life. And if you don't consciously decide where it goes, something else will happily consume it for you. Social media. Distractions. Random obligations. Tiny dopamine gremlins living inside apps. And finally Billy realized. Time management was never really the problem. Attention was. Billy did not become perfectly productive. He still procrastinates sometimes. Still scrolls occasionally. And probably still watches unnecessary penguin documentaries at 1 a.m. But now Billy understands something important. You do not need more time. You just need to stop giving your life away to things that do not deserve it.